Hey there, folks. Another recap from tradepicks for Thursday, January 29, 2026. And we got back on our horse. Yeah, it's a wooden horse. We can knock on wood. See if we'll make money in February because it ain't happening in January. That's for sure. So there goes our bullish year. And yeah, very relaxed today. It's Sunday morning, trying to get some recaps done. And red days are part of it. Red months are even worse. And so make sure you do diligence, man. And to that effect, I put together this little chart here. Most important part, universal stop loss. Don't click the computer, your stock trader broker's software. If you're bored, angry, tired, or chasing, make sure you're mentally prepared, emotionally prepared, and that your physical body is of well-being. Make sure you have good nutrition, good sleep, and you are hydrated. Then make sure you have a pre-market prep list, just like I do. Check and see what the scanners are telling us. We're going to check support and resistance levels on the daily. We're going to observe the price action to make sure that the stock symbol we're trading has momentum, and check the overall market. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe so we can bring you more gorilla funny thumbnails. My preferred setup for me is still a positive MACD, making sure that we have momentum, volume moving up with good price action headed upwards. And of course, maneuvering around the VWAP. Make sure you have a strategy for that. And an exit strategy, as well as an enter. You just can't go in. So here's our recap from our journal, $15.23 for the day. We are green. We were down almost $4, but we managed to get up to $31, and then we took another trade and lost 18, lost half of what we needed on feed. So FEDD didn't want to feed us. So this is the good trade. 500 shares, went in at 301 and got out at 308. Of course, this went up 370, I think, and we could have made more, but we were just happy to give it out with 35. Here's the $18 trade. We went in at 337, only with 130 shares, and we lost $18. Had to lose 14 cents on 130 shares, so that hurt a little bit. But we're still green. We're happy to do that. 50% win ratio on 4 trades, and our max wins were bigger than our max losses. And again, you've seen this in the last video. $444 in the month. So we're the last 2 days of the month we try to come out green. So we started off late, 6:33, which is Pacific Coast time, and after the open, and we just went in with a little feeler of 10 shares on XHLD, and I don't think this amounted to much. And I didn't think I was going to be able to trade this one, but lo and behold, I think that's why I was testing it. It did look here like the upper wicks there were pointing downwards, and volume oscillator was also very red. So most definitely a FOMO trade. And it's a matter of discipline. Like I said in the last video, we're all of us, the YouTubers I saw, we all have to put on our big boy pants and say, you know what, we're not going to let the market tear us down, and we're going to be more careful in stock selection. Uh, because I saw a couple of folks there that lost thousands of dollars in January, and you know, very unhappy for them and happy that I wasn't one of them. But I'm not too far off either. So looking through HCTI, which had moved up earlier in the week or the last week, was also another one. ASNS I also had on watch, but there wasn't much on Friday. On Thursday, I mean, sorry. But I liked HCTI here because of the below BWAP. I sort of was hoping that it would break through and push up, uh, but I didn't. I don't. I didn't partake. And when you see all this switching between one stock and the other, it's hunting. It's 6:36, 6 minutes off the open, and and we're hunting for stocks, which is a bad thing to do. I love to play pool, table pool, billiards. And one of the things when I was younger, and I noticed that if when you play, you have to set up your next shot. But if you continuously have to walk around the table 2 or 3 times in order to get your next shot, you're doing it wrong. The ideal way to play is to set up your next shot so that it's very near your prior shot, and to continue the same way until you cleared the table. And so it's the same thing with stocks. So I took a look at feed there, didn't like it. Went to DCX. And today's video is short, it's less than 12 minutes, so there's not much to see here. Only 9 minutes of recorded market action. And I was more selective, as you can see. I was hunting around, but I was more selective. This one did not draw me in. As much as I like that pattern crossing VWAP. And feed did not pull me in either, even though it was close to the top of that band of, and I just moved out. And I think having taken off a couple of days helped my body cool off, relax, and I was a little bit more focused. And I think when you're relaxed and you're more focused, you can fight your emotions, your FOMO. And here the signal is there's no reason not to go in. The only negative here is the awesome oscillator that the red volume is very low. So I stayed away from it. This pattern I now have learned not to like, which is a lot of consolidation either below, right above, or right on the VWAP line. So not gonna trust it. So you're gonna see the one trade where I made $35 on here on feed when I finally decided to go in after marking that uh, fuchsia color line there, saying, you know what, it's got to get past that line for me to begin to like it. And I was pretty much very quickly up $80. But by the time I hit the sell button, it was moving so quickly that it only gave me 35. So, so now here, what has changed is the top of the VWAP has moved upwards. You see that? That's the difference, and that's what caused me to jump in on a trade here. The second trade where I lost 18 and made $2, I didn't record those last two trades, so this will be it. But I wanted to share and show what my thought was after having lost that much more money, and I needed to be sure in here. And I went in at 301, and of course this made it way up to I think 370 something. But you see there, starts climbing. There I'm up 80, 85. And I said, nope, that's it, I'm out. And by the time I got out, look at that. Big drop. So that was our day, $35. We came out away with $15 on Thursday. Better than a red losing day. Thank you all. Gorilla out.